Hi, I'm Puka. This painting is called Self-Deception. It's all on canvas, and I've signed it yesterday. It's 205 by 180. Self-deception is the way we view ourselves. With philosophy, humanity has separated itself from creation. In religion, we see ourselves as created in God's image and likeness. So we are human. And all the rest of creation is created not in the image of God or in His likeness, but is still created by God. That is in religion. In science, something happened and we just appear. But those things, we may take them as theory or whatsoever, but they have a huge impact in the way we see ourselves toward our nature, the way we behave toward every single living creature. Today, we have reached a point of no return. Most of humans, they don't even know what is life. We don't know why we are here. We don't know that we are passing away. We are so self-deceived that we are even rebelling against everything in existence. We are so defiant in our own eyes that we think we can do everything. We think we are invincible on the earth, meaning we can conquer the outer space. With lies and more deception, we are going to Mars, we are going to the moon, we are going everywhere, but we never conquer our humanity. Who we are, why are we here, and how do we come to exist? No scientist, no religion, nobody have given the truth answer of who we are. But the effect of our self-belief, our self-deception, is causing a catastrophic atmosphere, not only between our human relationship, but also between everything that is mainly the womb, the carrier, and everything that carries, everything that makes us be who we are. We have described animals like being different than us, and we couldn't and still haven't reached a certain level of understanding that everything we see, everything naturally created, is created in the image and the likeness of the Creator. Animals communicate, but not exactly like us. A Chinese is likely to understand Chinese. An African African is likely to understand French. But that does not mean what we don't understand is a lack of communication. We know when the European first reached Africa, they said Africa were monkey because they couldn't understand the language, or maybe the African was making just noise. But that is the case with the animal. A parrot can speak. But if a parrot can speak, can sing, it means they have a language and they have an understanding. But the differentiation between the wording, the differentiation between the sound is the most important. Now that we are coming to the full knowledge and understanding that everything in nature is about creation. Everything in nature is about information. Then we have to reform our way of thinking, because the plant who are nourishing our body, the plants are one of the biggest source of information. So if we describe plant as not being created in God's image or in God's likeness, we will never acknowledge the power that is in vegetation, the power that is in the universe. But most of the scientists and the researchers today, they prove us that even the water is full of information. The hallucination the tribal people have been having by consuming plants, all those chemical and things we are creating through pharmaceutical with the plants, the healing memory of our body. Everything in creation is according to the Creator. So our departure from nature, our departure from everything that is there for us, the earth, the water, the fire, the air, should remain our main focus. How to maintain harmony in our life, in our environment. It's so precious for us because we have departed from every living thing. We just accept dogs, but in other parts of the earth, like in India, they accept all kinds of animals because they're treating them like God, no like animal. But we have reached a point where every single one of our desire has been met, but not the ability to pass life to further generation. Our self-corruption has reached the level where or we are deceiving ourselves, or we are looking like our Creator. But looking at our universe where even family are completely split, country are split, despite the wealth and everything that surrounds us, we're still launching war to one another, we're still competing, and there is no peace, nowhere to see. And most of it, our nature is closing down to us. Our nature, our environment is rebelling against our behavior toward everything created. Maybe we should go back to a good philosophy, the one that has been here for thousands of years, the one our great parents left for us, not the materialistic development and the wealth we are so determined together. But if we can have that ability to be willing to take out our ego and surround our knowledge to the true natural knowledge found in every living thing. Meaning, we are not going to use the rat just to test in laboratory. We are not going to use the bird just to study how to fly. We are not going to use the dog and all the other things just to create sheep and tools for us and animals to keep in the park and zoo, because we see them differently than we see ourselves. Every human is an animal, but how can we acknowledge our true nature? We shave, we dressed up very well, but in the forest, all the other living creatures are still looking at us as an animal. So why the lion will always kill us in the forest? The elephant and all the other living creatures, they haven't got the acknowledgement that we are human. We are the only creature that is taking away every natural thing and thinking is created in the image and likeness of God. But our incapability of maintaining the world on order, the relationship on order, make us be very deceived of our self-philosophy. All the rest of nature have been living accordingly from the first day. The tree is blossoming all the time. The lion doesn't look for a field to sow or to save food for the next generation. All the other living creatures, they haven't got any job. Everything has been created freely and they're trying to live their freedom. We are the only creature that is taking them away from the natural environment and to put them into the zoo. We are the only creature who has split the whole earth and make it into a dome of shit because of our self-deception, because of how we see ourselves. We don't even acknowledge our birth or death or the reality of who we are. So by shaving and by dyeing our hair to try to remain on earth forever is not the answer, it's not the solution. The true solution is the true nature that we share with everything in our environment, because we cannot remain if everything is gone. If nature is gone, if the water is gone, we cannot hang all of us like the Apollo with no earth to walk. We are part of this nature. We need to stop deceiving ourselves. Thank you.